first thing we identified obviously was that sort of sequence of setup. The left-hand one's obviously your before in terms of how you set the goal. So the previous shot you can see is going towards the 150 left-hand side, so quite low and quite left there. Then you sort of set up the next shot, club up in the air, so you're aiming the club now in mid-air, which is going to be very tough to do in the first place, while looking at the screen. So you're gripping the golf club there now. Then as that club came in, probably looking at the data on the screen to see what the information was there, and so I was thinking, okay, what happened in the last shot? Okay, but now as you step into the golf ball here now, club still up in the air, setting your feet, looking down for the ball, club still going down. Now the club's going to go down to the golf ball, as we said. Because of the way you gripped at your club, rather than aiming here, probably aim somewhere around there. Doesn't seem a lot left, but if that's 10 degrees left or 5 degrees left, and you hood it on the way back 5 degrees more, and you can put it flat on the way back 5 degrees more, suddenly now 5 degrees left is now 15 degrees left, yeah? Enough to send it way off to the left there. Plus the fact your club was coming in too far to the right or too far into out creates the old big hooky one you're having, and again a low flighted hooky shot there. So if we look at your takeaway now, once you got comfortable there at setup, shuffling around a little bit, okay, there's kind of your club. We can see now on the back of your hips there, a bit far behind you, okay. As a result of that, your club now is a little bit flatter with your left arm, and look at that club face there. That club is pointing up to the sky, yeah. So the club, we've got the club at that position is kind of up to the sky there, yeah. And what we'd look to try and see is get that club, the leading edge, and your left arm more in line. So that club now is whatever that angle is there, okay, that's how much close that club is. If you turn that club face that much at setup, it's going through your left foot, isn't it really? This is a long way shot. Now then, the right hand one you can see as you get set up, you go through the sequence there, club down first, then gripping it, nice, then setting your feet around that. Take away now as we go back, club you can see working kind of more up in front, so the halfway back position, the club head now is there, great. As you start going back now, left arm a lot higher. We can look at your club head here now. That is kind of your left arm and club head position there. So your club now is pretty much dead square. We go back a little bit, you can just sort of make out the club's a little bit blurry there, unfortunately. That one there's a good frame, okay. That is basically your club and left arm. So a much more square position there with your left arm, okay. Right hand position is better. Now as you start bringing that golf club back down, because the club face is straight, you can come back now, nice down your toe line, striking the ball. Now it's a little bit off the toe of the club, because as I said, you may need to shuffle just a smidgen closer. When you swing it behind here, you'd swing out a little bit. When you get a little bit more upright, you may need to adjust. Only adjust when needs be. If you're hitting the ball nicely and straight, don't worry about that, okay? You may just adapt it to where the ball is, kind of thing, and figure things out. But you might find a few shots a little bit toey. You'll potentially feel that. It'll be a bit clunky off the end of the club. Won't go so far, okay? So just getting that set and just being a little bit more kind of on top of that golf ball. But we'll check that a bit more as we go through into the next lesson, okay? But the ball now you can see, starting down that right-hand side, and a soft draw back to target. Ideally speaking, your ball flight, I want to see kind of up there and that. That would be kind of what we'd expect your ball flight to be, a bit right to left. It's when it starts going kind of out here and doing this, that's when it's a problem. It's going to go a lot lower for starters, and if you were playing a golf ball where the flag was kind of here and there was trouble down here, you're going to want to aim over there somewhere and hope that it may come back to target. It's always a bit of a, I'm aiming at water. Nope, no I'm not. And you'll hoik it way left. Okay? So you kind of get that sort of sequence there so far where we're at. So setup sequence obviously for me is key. The more we can drill that over and over again, the better. Work on that takeaway, as we said. Just the club going back. Oops, sorry. Club going back, that first part of the swing. You can just practice. Oh, it was too far, sorry. You can practice kind of this movement here now. Hands working over your toe line. So you're not pushing your arms away. We don't want the arms to go this way. If the wall is behind here, okay, your club's missing that wall. Don't go any further than that. To be fair, the club starts going too high, you'll hit the wall. You'll try and miss the wall the wrong way, okay? So just back in front like so. Get that club working better. And then from there, the hinge will follow your left arm up. So, okay? Yeah, good man, well done.